Well, y'all, we finally tackled this large pile of eggs. We decided to freeze them all to use later. That's really all time would allow for this particular day. So my sweet husband washed while I began filling these molds. This white mold would hold 2 eggs per cavity, so I was able to dump 2 dozen eggs into this one singular mold. And I don't know if I'm tired or if I've got early onset dementia, but I forgot I had 100 other silicone molds and went with this one next, the mini muffin pan. And y'all, I don't know what I thought I was going to fit in each one of these cavities, but I sure thought I was going to fit an entire egg in there. But I'll tell you what ended up happening. I put the yolk and some of the egg white into one spot and then the rest of the egg whites into the next, and decided I'd deal with that mess later. And that's all that would fit into our freezer, so I put the rest of the eggs in the fridge to deal with tomorrow. But then tomorrow came and I had to deal with the frozen eggs first. But this silicone muffin pan was chef's kiss. Those frozen eggs popped out of there with no effort whatsoever. I popped them in a freezer bag with the date and the little note so I'd know that this was the 2 egg batch. Now it's time to face my mistakes. But I realized I wasn't getting these out until they thawed just a little bit, so I set those to the side and moved on. Now these molds hold 1 egg perfectly, and I can't tell you how upset I was with yesterday me for not remembering I had these. But I finished filling up all these molds and got them back into the freezer, and by that time the other muffin tin had thawed just enough to get those out. It was still not the funnest thing I've ever done in my life, and at the end of the day the metal muffin tin served its purpose, and if it's all I had access to I'd absolutely use it, but I'll definitely be using the silicone from here on out.